That fan right there is a terrific thing on a terrific Tuesday. How you guys doing? It's Ken. Happy Terrific Tuesday. Yesterday's video, I was all excited about making some new jack-o'-lanterns. If you missed it, go back and watch it. I talked about a new process I wanted to do. I could do one of two things. I could either A, go buy the store-bought ones over there, right, the shiny ones that they sell at Michael's and craft stores, and use those as I have done in the past. But that's expensive. That's a pricey way to do business. Or I can go back to the old school paper mache and use these wonderful little balloons right here. I bought some balloons at the Dollar Tree and some rubber bands. I tried the rubber bands because I wanted to have the ridges or the contour lines that go around a pumpkin that give it its iconic look. I didn't want to just have a paper mache balloon. I wanted to give it some, again, I wanted it to look like a pumpkin. Okay, so I thought if I wrapped it, I'm not sure if I talked about this yesterday or not, but my thought was if I wrap the balloon with a rubber band, the tightness will kind of bring everything together and will kind of create that look I'm looking for. And it worked, but not for long. So here's my example I made from yesterday. So I have somewhat of a shape. I like the shape of it, and you can definitely see where the rubber bands are. The rubber bands are right there where it's pulled in. But the process was so incredibly tedious and stressful. Okay, I'm kind of in this mindset where I want to work cheaper, and I want to work easier. Not cheaper as in quality, but I want to be the most cost effective as I can with making these things, because I want to make a lot of them. That's the plan. So I want to be cost effective, but I also want to work smarter and not harder. It took me forever. Think about this. You blow up a balloon, and even though I used painter's tape to hold the rubber bands in place, the rubber band slipped and then twisted off of it. It was very frustrating, and a few times I'm sitting there and picture this. I'm sitting here very quietly, and I'm focused. I'm intently focused on this project, and I'm thinking how I can wrap this, pull this rubber band all the way around so it's quiet, and I'm thinking and I'm focused, and all of a sudden, pop! I popped like 3 of them, and it scared the living daylights out of me. So after the third pop, because this was my first or second attempt here, I tried to make a couple of these, but after like the third pop, and I just gave up. I was like, okay, this is not working smarter. This is working very hard. There's got to be another way to do this. So being that I had this done, this one over here, I ended up mixing up a batch of paper mache anyway, and I paper mached it, and it's nice. I like it. So I don't know if I'll be revisiting that process again. Perhaps, perhaps not. But the focus is, my mind is focused on achieving something. Something is going to happen. Something magical is going to happen. My imagination will certainly come up with something. I'm sure of it. There's a lot of great sites out there, a lot of great YouTubers out there who are doing the same thing I'm attempting to do. So that's part 1 of my summer plan, was to get rolling on some Halloween decorations. So that's why I'm sitting here in my garage in my little workspace, enjoying a beautiful, it just rained a few seconds ago. It just stopped raining. We had a nice big rainstorm here. So now it's a little cooler, a little breezier. Usually it gets muggy and sticky, but so I'm in front of my little fan right here, kind of thinking things through. So not giving up the process at all. If you have any ideas for me out there, I'd love to hear them. Okay, what would you do? Or would you do anything at all? I have another plan here, and it requires another attempt at this. So that'll happen tomorrow. I just want to sit down here and relax for a moment, take it all in, enjoy what's left of my summer. We still have 3 more weeks of summer left before we're back to school. Is it 3 weeks? Something like that. I'm teaching this week, then I'm off for next week, then teaching another week, then it's back to pre-planning. So yeah, 2.5 weeks of vacation left. So a lot of time to just pause and stop. I think that's important. Even though I've got chores, I've got projects that I want to get accomplished, sometimes it's nice and necessary and needed to just take a break from everything. I work so hard and I teach, so I'm up really early most of the days. In addition to teaching Monday through Friday at Audubon, I teach Saturdays at Creole Day. So very few days when I get to sleep in. Then on Sundays we're up early for church. So when I sleep in, it seems like a very odd thing for me to do. It doesn't happen very often. So when I'm laying in bed, I'm thinking about all the things I should be doing. So it's hard to turn the brain off when I'm used to getting up so early and always working at something and doing something. So this Terrific Tuesday advice is to slow down. And you're probably out there thinking to yourself, Ken, we already do that. You're the only guy who's not doing that, perhaps. So I'm slowing down on this Terrific Tuesday and not focusing on that right now. Waiting for Bridget to come home any moment now. I think we're going to go see a movie tonight. I'm not quite sure. A couple things up in the air. So I think that's the plan. To chill out, go see a movie, have some dinner, and enjoy some time together. That's terrific. You guys think that's terrific? Playing with balloons and rubber bands and popping them in my face and scaring me is not a terrific way to spend the day. So, also what's terrific is you. So thank you for watching. I know I say that a lot, but I mean it every time I say it, because you take time out of your day to watch me, and I appreciate you guys watching and tuning in. Tomorrow, hopefully, I'll be able to do some video recording from summer art camp with Heidi at Audubon and show you some of the fun things we're doing. Okay, but in the meantime, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks again for watching and tuning in. Other kind of fun jive. And enjoy a Terrific Tuesday. See you guys tomorrow. Bye.